I'm Melie. Welcome to 20 minutes of prenatal yoga. If you can, grab yourself a bolster or a big couch pillow, 2 blocks, and a blanket, and beach towel, anything might work. And join me. Come to a comfortable seat, somewhere where you can feel spacious around your abdomen. Maybe it's a folded blanket, maybe it's a bolster and a blanket. Ideally, you'll want to feel like your knees are slightly lower than your hips, okay? Especially the further along you are. Good. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Let your breath meet you where you are. All right. It's not easy to get your body onto your practice space. But once you do, it's pretty easy to be on autopilot. You can try to bring your awareness, your breath where your body is, into your practice. It's 20 minutes. I see it as a labor prep. We'll work on rest, on repetition, and on rhythm. Just the perfect trifecta of labor. The 3 R's. Rest, rhythm, repetition. Go ahead and crack your eyelids open. Lean back and right away switch the crossing of your legs. You might have taken the cross that feels the most natural to you. Switch it up. Good. Nice. Your right hand down, reach your left arm up, breathe in. As you exhale, side lean over to the right. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lean. Inhale, up. And exhale, lean. Inhale, up. And exhale, lean. Last time, inhale, up. Exhale, lean. Keep leaning. Press your outer left hip down. Reach your left fingertips up and over. Turn your gaze down and lay your left hand on your right knee. Take your right hand up and over. Push your inner left knee away from your left hip. That's your right knee away from your right hip. And then turn your gaze down and cross your right hand towards your left knee. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, lift your elbow tips up. Exhale, round. Inhale up. And exhale, round. Inhale up. And exhale, round. Last time, inhale up. And exhale, round. Stay here, chin to chest. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. Take a full and deep breath in. Full and deep breath out. Inhale, sweep your arms out wide and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Lean back, hands down. Plant your feet down and switch the crossing of your legs. The comfortable cross. Take your left hand down, reach your right arm up, breathe in. As you exhale, side lean over to the left. Inhale up. And exhale, lean. Inhale up. And exhale, lean. Again, inhale up. And exhale, lean. Good. Turn your gaze down, right hand, left knee. Sweep your left arm up. Move your inner left thigh away from your left hip. Breathe in. As you exhale, turn your gaze down, left hand, right knee. Give yourself a hug. Again, take a full breath in, elbow tips lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Last time, inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Stay here, chin to chest. Breathe into that space between your inner shoulder blades. Inhale, sweep your arms out wide and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Come over into your hands and your knees. Palms underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. We'll find a rolling cat-cow today. So as you breathe in, lengthen your heart past your thumbs. Don't drop your belly too much. Think more of a length across your front chest, your upper chest. As you exhale, round your back, right hip to left to right heel, and then around, and then come forward, and then back. You can untuck your toes if that feels more natural, and forward. Just find some fluidity here, some primitive movement. This is an excellent laboring position. All four labor positions are wonderful. With a repetition of that circle, maybe it's just your hips, trying to move the baby down. Don't be afraid to be vocal. Don't be afraid to let your exhalation have some sound. Good, and switch sides if you haven't already. Although, if one side feels better than the other, then stay there. Who's there to police you? Your body, your choice. Nobody knows your body better than you do, and definitely no one knows your baby better than you do. Again, exhale your back to center. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet. Move your hips, your head. Breathe in through your nose. Maybe deep exhale out, sticking out your tongue through your mouth. Again, breathe in. Good. Tap your knees down. Take your hands to your blocks and step your right foot forward. Good. Keep your back toes tucked if you're struggling with balance. And one at a time, take your hands to your front thigh. Draw your chest up, shoulders over your hips. Roll the top of your shoulders back. And then see if you can just dip your chin down. Keep your eyes open, especially if you're struggling with balance. If you want to challenge, go ahead and close them. Feel the length across your left thigh. Breathe in. And breathe out. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Lift your head above your heart, hands to your blocks. Tap your right knee down and then left foot forward. Again, keep your toes tucked, especially if you're struggling with balance, one hand at a time to your front thigh. Pubis up, tail down, reach your chest, lift your heart. Exhale, tilt your chin down. Keep your eyes open or close them for a little bit more challenge, but breathe across the front of your right thigh. Good, breathing in. Breathing out. Good, keep your eyes open. Relift your head above your heart, hands to your blocks. Lift that back knee off the ground and step forward. Fold over your legs. Move your hips from side to side. If you have any acid reflux today, just keep your gaze forward and still feel some fluidity in your hips. Mobility in your spine. I know it gets a little tight in there. Again, breathe in, bend your knees, gaze forward, hands to your thighs. Press into your legs to come up to stand. Roll the top of your shoulders back, palms by your side. Heel to your feet underneath your baby. Lift through your inner thighs like you're supporting your baby from underneath. And let your palms rest. Inhale, reach your arms out wide and up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bend your knees, hands to your thighs, hands to your blocks. Step your right foot forward. Step your left leg back. Listen, take your right block inside your right foot and heel to your right foot, the outer edge of your mat. Good. Step your left foot in enough that you can draw your heel down. Breathe and bend your front knee and reach your arms up. Warrior one. Aim your tailbone down. Lift the front of your pubis up. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend. You can do this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Good. Take a full breath in. Again, tail in front of your previous lift. Full breath out. Hands to your heart. Hands to your block. Spin your back heel up. Tap your back knee down. Take your right knee to meet the left. Bring your toes towards each other and your feet wide. And move your hips from side to side. This internal rotation of the leg, it's an excellent pushing position. Opening up the outlet of your pelvis, letting the baby move down. And again, that rhythm, those circles, right? That space that you have, that intuitive movement that is so important during labor. Good. Parallel or move your feet as wide as your mat, toes together. Good. Child's pose. Option here to take your hand on the block, your palms down. That's a really great late pregnancy move here, or modification support for child's pose. If you still have the space to go all the way down or just make it pillow with your hands, go for it. Good. And breathe into your back, your middle back, your upper back, top of your feet and the creases of your hips. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. Gaze forward. Take your hands down. Come onto your hands and your knees. And step your left foot wide of your left block. Good. Tuck your back toes under. Fire up your thigh to lift your knee. Walk your right foot in enough that you can nicely plant your heel down. Bend your front knee over your ankle. Aim your tailbone in and reach your arms up. Warrior one. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Again, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Last time, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Take a full breath in. Tailbone in and down. Lift the front of your pubis up. Full breath out. And one more breath. You can do this. Full breath out. Bring your hands to your heart. Hands to your block, spin your back heel up and step forward. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Walk your blocks forward. Turn your toes in towards each other from deep within your hip and walk your hands forward like you're doing a down dog with wide legs. Good. Breathe all along your inner legs. Let your head completely go. And take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Walk your hands in. Parallel your feet. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Take your right foot wide of your right block and your left foot back. Warrior one. Again, move in enough that you can plant your foot down. Front knee over your ankle or behind your shin. Upright your chest. Inhale, straighten. This time, open up your arms. Right arm over your left. Give yourself a hug. Take a full breath in and rebend your front knee. Again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Last time, inhale, lengthen. This time, pick up your right toes and parallel your feet. All 10 toes face your left side wall. And then check out your toes that they're parallel. Heels are in the same line. Option here is to eagle wrap your arms or just keep the hug. Turn your heels in and your toes out, bend your knees. And just move from side to side in a way that doesn't need to make sense at all. Maybe you moving to your favorite tune. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Press into your feet, breathe in, reach your arms out. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Take a full breath in, hands to your hips, and then come to the top of your mat. Palms by your side. Inhale, reach your arms out, widen up. Exhale, hands to your heart, bend your knees, palms to your thighs, palms to your block. Step your left foot wide of your left block. Take your right leg foot back. Spin your back heel down, warrior one. Front knee bends over your ankle or behind your shin. Pubis up, tail down, breathe in. Inhale, straighten your front leg, open up your arms, left arm over right, give yourself a hug. Exhale, bend. Again, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, bend. Last time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Good. Breathe in, straighten your front leg, pick up your toes, all 10 toes over towards the right side wall this time. Keep the hug or ego wrap your arms, and then from deep within your hip, turn your toes out, bend your knees, and move in a way that doesn't need to make sense. Again, primal movement, repetitive movement, wave-like movement. What do you think contractions are like? They repeat, right? They have a rhythm. And then there's rest in between, always. It may be very short. Actually, the closer you are to meeting your baby, the shorter the break is. But you can do this. Press into your feet, come up, sweep your arms out, widen up. Hands to your heart. Take your hands to your hips, parallel your feet, and come to the top of your mat. Grab a block and meet me at the wall. We're going to do this exercise that we call mock contractions, in which basically for a minute, we're going to do a wall sit. Take your block between your upper inner thigh and have your back against the wall. Walk your feet in, and we'll do an exact minute. So I'm going to wait until my clock turns, and you can just breathe and notice what happens in your body. We can do anything for 1 minute. I'm convinced of that. I know it's much different when labor hits, but trust me, we can do anything for 1 minute. So get ready, bend your knees, come meet me in that wall sit, or that mock contractions. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Good, and breathing in. And breathing out. Let your jaw relax. Notice what serves you. Is counting your jam? Is my voice annoying you? Yeah, you're over halfway there. Breathing in. Are you breathing? I know. You can do anything from 1 minute. Trust your body, and we're done. How was that? 1 minute can be very long. Notice what worked for you. Did counting work for you? Was my telling you that you were almost done worked for you? Just start taking notes. Journal about this. See the things that help and the things that don't. Come and let's set up for Shavasana. If you're in your second trimester, you're more than welcome, or first, to recline in Supta Baddha Konasana. 1 block on the tall setting, 1 block on the medial setting, and then the bolster right across. Flushing your lower back to the back of the bolster, feet down, as wide as the mat, knees together, palms by your side. If you're in your third trimester, you'll set up in a side-laying Shavasana. You'll take your bolster, same exact setup, except that you'll come onto your side. You can take your blanket or an extra pillow and lay here. Knee down, foot up, and your hand can be anywhere on the thigh, on your belly, rubbing your spine, giving your baby a little back rub. And wherever you are, Give yourself permission to release, relax. We'll do a round of equal breath. We'll breathe in on the count of 5. Breathe out on the count of 5. And we'll do that 6 times to make 1 minute. Take a normal breath in and a normal breath out. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Resume natural breath. If you have more time to stay here, please stay. If you're ready to come up and you're on your back, you'll roll completely onto your side so that both hands can press on the mat to come up. If you're on your side already, lengthen your top leg, bring your top hand down, and lift yourself up. Find a comfortable seat, a way that honors your efforts and your practice today. Take one hand to your heart, one hand to your baby. Tilt your chin to your chest and thank yourself for carving out the time to practice. Give your baby a back rub. Know that you can always trust your body and trust your baby. Thank you for spending some time with me. The light within me bows to the 2 lights within you. Thank you.